but maybe some pressure on him now, the way the rotation's been the last time through.
Well, I think you go back to the last road trip and how everybody performed on that road trip, and everybody's a little out of kilter on that road trip. But now they're home, they're 4 in a row.
Felipe Lopez. And now a changeup is lifted into shallow left field. Bloomquist gives way to DeJesus. So 2 pitches, 1 out for Greinke in the first inning. And Zach drives it to center. Myers started back, but now corrects and makes a sliding play. 2 up, 2 down. Both of those in Phoenix. That's just fair inside the line. So Upton squibs it off the end of the bat. He has good speed. He's into second. And Chip Hale, third base coach, puts up the stop sign. So he'll stop at second base with a 2-out double. Nasty slider. Max Scherzer, the Diamondbacks' first-round pick in 2006.
Well, Ryan, he's got an electric fastball. He can get it up to 98 miles an hour, and he uses 2-seamer and 4-seamer, the most relaxing time you'll have in uniform.
DeJesus hits it hard to left, and Parra runs it down. So David with an 8-game hitting streak coming in tonight. Good point. On the corner, Scherzer gets that call. And Billy takes a walk after falling behind in the count early. No balls, 2 strikes.
Big league baseball player, Gus.
And now Jacobs into right center. Thank you, Joel. Billy is going to go first to third. So the Royals putting a little 2-out rally together. And hit hard, fair, up the line. The Royals have 1 home. Jacobs to third, and Dave Owens going to hold him there. Guillen has a 2-out RBI double.
And you have to clear everything off this table to get there, though.
Scherzer underhands to Weitzel. Into center. Mitch is there. 1 down. After a phenomenal rookie year in 07. And he takes a walk. So Zach jumps ahead 1 and 2, but lets Young get away.
Get some runners moving, get some defensive guys out of position, and take advantage that way.
Right center field, and Guillen has it roll under his glove. Meyer has to back him up. Chris Young is going to be held at third base.
That will definitely give you that confidence. And Zach's got good, he just got good stuff. I mean, he's got the kind of stuff that can really shut down rallies.
Well, this will get 1 runner home. So Chris Young tags on the sac fly from Snyder. And the Diamondbacks tie the game in the second inning.
And the base runner they need to see and maybe try to hold up on that throw.
To Billy, to the bag. Close pitch, good ball 4. 3 pitches, down he goes. Scherzer strikes out his second. Mitch into shallow center, and that drops. Iaspo round second, but holds. Shallow left. And Parra up there to make the catch. So a good pitch by Scherzer. He had DeJesus reaching and out over his front foot, and that's a 2nd out. In the air left center, and again Parra. And the Royals strand 2.
Lancez-moi la balle, s'il vous plaît.
Zach strikes out his second tonight.
Watching on TV, and I'd see balls fly into the crowd, and I'd see fans just going nuts to get their hands on them.
Iaspo throws out Stephen Drew, so 2 down in the 3rd inning. Show the game, but also explain the game, and we want to talk to you about that in the next half inning as Zach has a 1-2-3 third.
So many questions about the game, and you can't watch a game.
Billy into center field with a leadoff single, so he's on base twice.
Some lateral range, so you can run back and forth.
Diamondbacks were shifted over to the right, and that's a good play by Lopez to get the force on Butler.
And that aisle extends all the way around the ballpark.
Guillen is 2 for 2 as he singles to center.
I want to encourage people to break rules, but like I said, there are standing room only sections.
Out at second, but no double play.
Cheap hotels and fly cheaply and eat cheaply, so that's how I do it.
Upton comes up in right field. And Zach gets him again. So 4 strikeouts, 2 against Reynolds. into right field. Parra runs, and ball 4. And now Montero, who has excellent opposite field power, but he pulls it to the right side. Jose Guillen's throw is low and offline and rolls past Greinke and off the backstop, and that's going to move runners up to second and third, and the Royals are just throwing the ball all over the place. Tien's going to come to the plate, and the throw gets away from Olivo. So another offline throw. Now the Diamondbacks are going to get a second run. Heads up base running by Montero. Four to 1 Arizona in the 4th inning. Three pitches, down he goes, and that's number 5 for Zach. He went around on the hard-biting slider, but the Diamondbacks score 3.
Size and same mechanics and same poise on the mound. He's just playing with big boys now.
You were telling me as differ from the stuff that Max had as Mitch Meyer up the middle for a single. How does his stuff differ from Scherzer's at the college level?
Max,
Meyer's running, and DeJesus grounds it to first, and Arizona will get just the one out. Weitzel at the bag. And Willie into right field, well hit, but Justin Upton makes the play.
The right fielder's been going toward home plate and not back this way, so we're waiting for him to come back this way because my guy.
Alex Gordon, yep. Willie and Callaspo running out into shallow center, but it drops. Upton holds with a single. You're talking about 58 years, sometime before the game, visualizing in their mind what might happen. So if it does, they're prepared for it. As Willie comes to the infield grass. On the right side, Lopez calling off Weitzel. In towards the right field corner and just inside the line, and now Upton having a tough time running it down. Jacobs is going to take off for 3. That's the second time in the last 2 games that Upton has had some problems in right field. And now Guillen, who rolls it to third, and Reynolds' play is to first. So the Royals get a run. Guillen has driven in both runs. 4-pitch walk. Scherzer has walked his third.
They're trying to get one down the road. The runner goes. That one to right field. Here comes Justin Upton. He is there. He makes the play for the out.
The ball was a good 3 inches from his chin. Oh boy, he got away with a hanging slider there.
Well, Mark Grace, we play on now into the 6th inning as Max Scherzer.
Base running too. I like that. Oh, what a slider.
Bouncing ball, diving play. Tien fires it on across.
With the power he has, if he gets a mistake, he can really hurt you.
Oh my goodness.
Scherzer strikes out his third, one down in the 6th. To the left side, and Reynolds to the grass. Off balance and offline. Strike 3 called. So Meyer at first, 2 down for Bloomquist, who lays down a bunt to the third base side, and an excellent bunt. And Scherzer probably shouldn't have made that throw.
By the time it gets to Billy, it's well out of the strike zone.
And blows him away at 99 in the 6th inning. And driven to right field off the bat of Lopez. Jose Guillen is there to make the play. That's hit hard to center field. Meyer all the way back, and he's going to play it off the wall. Very high to right field, and a long run for Guillen over near the tarp. And he catches up to it. And driven to deep left field. Meyer and DeJesus back, and Reynolds into the seats, so he didn't show off his enormous power just enough to get it over the wall and give Arizona a 4-run lead in the 7th inning. So Arizona has tagged Zach Greinke for 6 in less than 7 innings, and Trey Hillman, with Parra coming in, is going to ask for lefty John Bale. Gill mesh 9 last night. They haven't had a lot of work. Meyer coasting back in center field, and that's the inning. So Bale gets Parra and be an effective pitcher again, and retire the only 2 batters that he faced on the 13th against the Astros. He gets Mike Jacobs on 1 pitch, and worry about the double switches and all that stuff down the road.
Well, you hope your bench coach will help you with that. I mean,
you're down by 4 in the bottom of the 7th. 1-on-1 out for Tien, who drives it to the opposite field. But Parra is there to make the catch. So Guillen back to first and 2 down. One of just 2 pitchers in Major League history to have a home run against Roger Clemens. And Chris Young walks for the 3rd time tonight. And Montero drives it out our way, but short of the warning track. Guillen makes the play. Young was tagging but holds after an excellent throw from Jose Guillen. That's hit hard into right center field, and Meyer cuts it off deep, but Young will go first to third on a long single from Snyder. Joakim Soria, when he was on the disabled list, that really impacted the bullpen. Into left field, and now Arizona leads by 5. So Weitzel, a good looking swing to drive home Chris Young. Little League rally cry. A walk's as good as a hit. Into the opposite field again. De Jesus plays it on a bounce. And Snyder, who doesn't run as well as Chris Young, is held up. Hit hard up the right field side and fair. So Guillen into the corner. 2 runners are home. Lopez is around third. Drew on his way to third. A 3-run triple. And that's driven into right field. So it's 11-2 Arizona. Drew comes home on the Upton base hit. A 3-hit game for Upton.
And Billy stayed back, and the ball got short hop with the ball, and the ball rolled all the way to home plate and allowed Drew to go to third base.
Called third strike. Parra's down. Inning over.
You know, Frank was a great guy, but he was a big guy.
93 over the inside corner. That's Schoenweiss, 2/3 scoreless. And now Roush. And a curveball is pulled to Lopez at second base.
I'll just probably get a bucket of water and just throw it on him and hope that'll do the trick.
Great play by Hernandez, but Chris Young is a fast runner and beats that out for an infield single. And Miguel Montero hits a smash past Butler. And in a 9-run game, Young isn't going to rub it in, so he holds at second. And 2 on, nobody out. Tien will go down to second base. Callaspo with a quick turn, and it gets away from Butler, and that's going to cost another run. There have been several times this year. Former Royal Jeff Suppan started that game for the Brewers tonight. And Farnsworth walks Weitzel. Got him looking.
Strikes out a lot. Sometimes, as much as they can give you a rally, it can also kill rallies too.
I think Orlando Hudson, former Diamondbacks player, is the same way. That's off the glove of Weitzel into shallow right. Pena will hold with a single. Kind of trivia questions, or at least something to ponder. The rare players in the big leagues as Butler squirts one through on the right side, up out of the blue, and say, how would you like a trivia question?
I think you got mad people either way.
Guillen is going to drive in another run. So it's 12-3, still nobody out.
The guy at the plate complains. You're going to get the same argument from the manager.
Royals should get another run here. Well, Butler is going to hold. Wow, look at that throw. Down to center field for Chris Young. Butler will tag this time as the throw goes to third base, so it's 12-4. And Hernandez slices it into left field. The Royals are going to get another run as Jacobs comes home from second base. They pick up 2 hours. Myers swings and misses. With 2 outs, the Diamondbacks have to get the final out, and they do, and the ball game is over. So it's a shaky 9th inning for Gutierrez. He has to face 8 to close out the Royals in the 9th. The Royals come up with 3, but Arizona wins it 12-5. So a tough night at Kauffman Stadium.